Hey, how's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another GTA Online video. My name is Saintsfan, and today we have some really interesting new information regarding potentially what will be seen in one of the future DLCs in GTA Online. Now, I do, like kind of all these sort of videos, want to mention that this, while yes, it is coming from the Rockstar developer files, it doesn't mean like it's 100% going to happen. This could just be leftover stuff, but it is very interesting. As you can sort of tell from the thumbnail and title already, it is about cops and crooks. And what's actually super interesting about cops and crooks is the beta for GTA Online way back 5, 6, maybe even 7 years ago. There was an initial beta for the game that someone actually leaked a couple years ago, and I'll actually show you guys the pictures from that beta. And this is what GTA Online used to look like before they turned it into what it is now. You can see right here, this person is a cop. So that's what their player character looks like. And you can see, I mean, the UI is kind of what we have now. I mean, it's obviously not going or revolving around cops and the Vagos and stuff, but I mean, it's pretty much what we got now. But that's the cop. You can see at the top left, it does say Vagos, so I'm sure there was some sort of way you can maybe switch between characters. You could actually partner up with other cops, I guess, much like you can invite them to your CEO or your MC club. You could look at the map and see which parts of the map were in certain territories. There is the cops territory, the Vagos territory, the biker territory, and then there's the neutral territory. I don't know exactly how that worked. Like maybe if you went there, if everyone just started shooting at you, this was way back when. We only got pictures, unfortunately, but that was the thing that they had. I think something like that was actually in San Andreas back in the day. Here is a picture of someone as the Vagos. There was definitely multiple gangs in this that you could potentially be a part of with your character. And then here we have an interesting description of a mission in the middle of the screen. It's a CNC, cops and crooks heist, prisoner transport. Pick up the prison bus and drive the prisoners to the location. Protect the bus from gang members trying to free the prisoners. And I guess there's some details and everything else there. And then maybe the picture of the map is where you have to go. And then finally, we have this, which shows in the middle of the screen again, the gang house for some of the gangs. You have a heist location, the police station, showing where the location for that would be. And then I guess the person who's closest to you. But those are some of the ideas that Rockstar were working on prior to GTA Online releasing. Now, who knows why or when they scratched all of that and went the way they did. We did eventually get some of that stuff back when we got the biker DLC. We got some sort of gang DLC. We never did, unfortunately, get the territory DLC. That sounds really cool. But that was how GTA was planned. Pretty much out of all of that, the only thing we never did get was the police DLC, the cops and crooks mode. And that's where this new info comes in. So FunMW2, he says, recently I've stumbled upon some files from the Rockstar developer cloud. One of them lists the names of scripts for the cut cops and crooks, which Rockstar is still keeping on their developer builds. And he says sort of a question mark, like why are they doing that if they never did plan for it? But these are the tutorials for the criminals and cops, or cops and crooks, whatever CNC stands for. There's the intro, there's the kill gang tutorial, the drugs tutorial, the territory tutorial, the snitch tutorial, the property tutorial, the welcome intro, and the stolen tutorial. So this obviously is very interesting that this is still in the developer builds of the game. And we all know Rockstar like to reuse stuff they maybe have worked on or were working on in the past for future DLCs because it's already kind of built up. Well, maybe this is one of the DLCs they are working on for this year. They're finally going to take that or parts of that original beta and implement it into the game. So many people have been asking for a police DLC, so it's not like this is something people don't want. Up until this point, it was pretty much Rockstar themselves coming out, or not really themselves coming out. They had some employees that sort of leaked this, that internally they just did not want to do a police DLC because they didn't think it was what our in-game characters would do or something like that. Like that wasn't what GTA is about. Maybe they finally, you know, said, screw it, man. People will probably spend a lot of money on cop stuff. Let's give them a cop DLC. And I guess it's also interesting how, I guess it's technically not cops and crooks. It's more of criminals and cops, because that's what the tutorials, some of the tutorials were for criminals, some of them were for cops. I mean, if they could find a way to incorporate what we already have in the game, all the criminal activity already in the game with this new cop DLC, that would be amazing. That, if they did it correctly, obviously, would be a ton of fun. Like, maybe just a quick example here off the top of my head, instead of incentivizing people to blow up others' businesses and products when they're moving them, like if they stole a car or they're dealing drugs, instead of just blowing it up, what if you're a cop, you can steal it? Like, obviously you're going to have the option to still blow it up, but if you don't blow it up and you steal it and you bring it back to like the pound or the impound or whatever, you get more money that way. But then those criminals could come back and re-steal it or something. Maybe they could somehow raid your place. I think there's some really cool gameplay opportunities to be presented here that we've not ever seen in GTA Online. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Cops and crooks, or criminals and cops, whatever you want to call it. Do you like this idea? Do you not like this idea? And do you think it's going to sort of be like the beta that they had for GTA Online, where you could potentially pick a cop as your character or a Vagos member as your character, or whatever other gangs they would put in? And would you ever like to see territories? And, maybe like, how would you want to see territories worked? I just think there could be some really awesome and fun gameplay opportunities here. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you all for watching. That's going to do it for today's GTA news video. Please drop it a like if you did enjoy, subscribe so you don't miss out on any other GTA Online info and news. Thank you all. And as always, I will see you guys in the next one.